Kat. This is Kal Kat, the Kal Katster. This is a fairly quickie review of Weathering for You. It came out in late December everywhere else, and it came out here in early January last week. It's a Tadoki production. Did I say that right? I don't know. Anyway, yeah, one of the guys from Fanime, 2017 last year. Yeah, so yeah, some of the concept stuff was, they showed his other movie, Your Name, yeah, there, 2017. Yeah, so I think they showed that last year actually. But I watched the Bunny Senpai one instead, and Macross Delta and Star Blazers 2299 instead, 2209 instead. But yeah, it was playing. So that was 2018. He wasn't there, but they were playing it. Yeah, last 2019 they were playing it. Yeah, he was there. Yeah. This is a movie in the tradition of the Studio Ghibli stuff, but it's not Studio Ghibli. It's Toho that distributed it. What did Macross? At least the distributors. It's a spin-off of a spin-off of two other companies that originally were associated with Studio and New and Macross and other people. Not anymore. You can read up all the details of that. It's not terribly important to know that. I'm sure someone else has better stuff on Matanako Soji. Yeah, so this movie is called Weathering for You. It is also translated to The Weather Girl, which is probably more accurate. It is a senpai movie. And if you don't know what a senpai movie is, a senpai anime is translated roughly into English is girl you like. I assume it can be also boy you like if it's spelled a certain way, but girl you like. Whenever they said it, I saw the one of the subtitles. It said "girl you like," so translated it. Apparently, Stone Kremlin saw the dubbed version. Newer dubs are a little better, as they said, but this is yeah, the dubbed version. Anyway, so this was not the dubbed version. This was the entirely in Japanese version. I will go into a little. They showed some weird preview for the movie. That was weird. A preview for a Disney movie called Free Guy, in which he's like a superhero. It was like a Free Jack ripoff. He's like a game superhero, and they made two dick jokes in a Disney movie. What? At one point, the lady like comes out and she's all like, "Oh yeah, is that a gun in your pocket, or are you happy to see?" Yeah, that old line. Yeah. He goes, "Actually, it's not just one, it's two." And then she does it again. Like, "Oh, is that the gun again?" And he goes, "No." Ew. What? Oh, what's wrong with you, Disney? Anyway, I'm distributing that. But it had nothing to do with this movie in any case. This movie is a little bit, well, PG-13. This movie is about a runaway teenager in Japan. Before we get into that, there was another preview thing where they showed a pre-trailer for Mulan again. And since most of the audience were Japanese, some of them were next to me and they were kind of insulted. And one of them was saying to the other one, "Why are they wearing kimonos and robes and stuff and dressing in grease paint like us? They're not us, they're Chinese." Which is kind of like what I was saying like months earlier. I saw it and I was like, why are there geishas in this? This doesn't make any sense. They made the same mistake in the cartoon. It's like they're just doing it again. They're not geishas. They can't be. They're not from Japan. And they can't be wearing kimono. I didn't even notice the kimono. And I watched the trailer again. I was like, oh yeah, they shouldn't have kimonos. No, that would be Japanese. Yeah, they kind of messed that up. And why is the bad guy the eagle spirit from Japan as well? It's like, oh really? Well, they really doubled down on that one. Anyway, so yeah. Well, they could have had an eagle spirit in China. Anyways, so yeah. Anyway, there's a fake phone call coming in. I'm going to keep rolling. So we have a yeah, that was funny. We have a bunny. Yeah, that wasn't Bunny Senpai, but we have a senpai in the story, and that's BS going on back there. So yeah, so the premise of the movie is this Tokyo, as always Tokyo. Tokyo is having a major typhoon flood thing. Typhoon's like big flooding. It's kind of like a hurricane, but on land kind of thing. Typhoons. It's not quite tsunami. It's typhoon. Lots of rains, lots of torrential rains in this universe, and there, this kid escapes from the island from an island off the coast of Japan, which is an island, continental country, to Tokyo. He's initially like down on his luck and stuff, and there's this guy that befriends him who he rescued off the boat, and then there's these bad guys outside a nightclub trying to rough up a girl, and somehow he gets a hold of a gun that was lying around out there, and kept thinking it's a toy, but it was real, and there was and the sort of this backstory, the cops looking for him because he's a runaway. It takes place in modern times, so they have cell phones and things popping up on the screen, and lots of Japanese things, and in jokes and stuff that you wouldn't get at all in the United States if you didn't watch other anime of some kind. So I got a lot of the jokes. So I understood what was going on. And I watched a lot of, well, mainly I watched giant robot stuff from Japan, but this has this is more of the Tenchimoto side, more of the romantic comedy sort of cartoon manga stuff for girls. So I was not the target audience. So yeah, neither was Stone Gremlins guys. But yeah, the cartoon for girls. It's odd that they showed a trailer with a horny video game guy in it and a horny chick, but that was not in the movie. They do imply there's horny stuff in this movie. He meets up with this girl who could be a water spirit. It makes sunshine spirit. She's a sunshine spirit who may or may not be disappearing. Very has elements of like those Airbender cartoons. And I know those were based on Japanese manga. They're not. The Airbender cartoons are not. They're just based on it. I know that. But it's also a little bit like Spirited Away, which they title drop in the movie. The idea that she's fading away, and that was going to happen eventually in the movie. Kind of minor spoiler, I guess. But the way they go about this movie is it's different. Yeah, you won't be disappointed at the ending. There also is a kitten that he befriends, a little gray and white kitten that he names Rain. And there's a funny cameo at the very end. Well, there are kittens here and there throughout, and then at the end, we'll stay for the cat cameo. Cat, because there's a cat. Actually, that movie Isle of Dogs was very much half Japanese production. Had a lot of jokes about that in there. The same idea of scrappy misanthropes thrown out on islands and stuff in the middle of nowhere. But in this case, put him in the big city where the jungle is a big city, and he's got to figure out what's going on and stop the rains and stuff. Apparently, they meet up with a shaman sage sort of psychic lady, tells them the story of the sun girl spirit who can make the rain stop. They don't go into the drawback to the sun girl spirit thing, which is all like it's not Shinto, but it's something like that. It's one of their I guess religious superstition things. Even the movie acknowledges it's superstition, except that it actually is real in this universe, in the story, and they don't explain it, which is interesting. So yeah, I'm not going to go into whether it gels with anything on the Western culture or Christianity or anything like that. It's just a movie, so just treat it as a movie. It's not evil or dark or anything. It's just it's a lighthearted movie. It has some themes for young teens and teen adults, young adults in it. That it has a little bit of implication of there's like a human trafficking thing going on, but you don't see it. They just imply it. There's other things going on that are implicit in it. But Japanese cartoons tend to be very adult in that respect, in that they don't shy away from, let's explore just human nature in general in this town. Let's just go there. Some people are jerks, some people are good guys, some people are halfway in between. Let's explore that. And that's what makes Japanese anime and manga interesting, is they have to they go and let's they don't explore trafficking people, but they do explore the idea that there is that everyone's fallible in that universe. They're not perfect. The kid's a runaway, and they're looking for him, and he's done some runaway things, and he befriends the accountant guy and his alleged mistress. I won't give away who that is, or the sister or niece or whatever. And he befriends this water spirit girl, who at first doesn't realize she is one, and then does. When she prays to the sun stops, the rain stops, and the sun comes through. And one point, it starts with a narrative dream in the beginning with him in a hospital, but I guess that was after the other scene. It's not a dream, though. The movie's not a dream. Sorry, there was going to be a dream and he was going to be in a coma. No, they didn't do that. Yeah, so it's about this kid coming of age, befriending somebody he thinks is older. Turns out she's not. She's younger than him. But yeah, they're and they call them somebody you like a senpai, so she was a senpai. And yeah, that's what that is. So it doesn't mean anything mysterious. It's just someone you like, romantically. So yeah, in the story. So yeah, it's and teen romantic, like ooh, we're gonna hold hands or something, and share each other's food. Oh, that's shocking. Oh no, they're eating together. Oh, that means something. Oh, yeah, well, that kind of thing. they address that in the movie. I'm not just being like offensive. I'm saying that they address that in the movie. Oh, you're gonna eat with her, huh? Yeah, it must be serious. That's something over there in that culture that we wouldn't really do so much here. It's kind of like a date, I guess, kind of, but different. Yeah, so. But she offers him first a McDonald's hamburger because there's a private product placement in the movie. There's also a Geechee's handbag commercial, that thing in the background. There's also a candy bar commercial. So yeah, and there's like a Funko Pop looking dude in it. Yeah, I don't think they intended to make him look like that, but he just kind of did. But maybe they did. Maybe they wanted to have a guy with a giant head. They like to do that in these movies. What happened to his hypothalamic head there? So yeah, there's Mark's Cards, who went to Japan several months ago, did not discuss it very much. He's allegedly got a picture drive, all kinds of pictures, but all he said was going to Disney World and Tokyo and the petting zoo and other stuff. I assume there's no girl, there's no senpai. But yes, I don't know if he's seen this movie or not, but yeah, and I keep going to Fanime, so yeah, I still wouldn't try to talk in Japanese, and I don't think I'll mess it up. I can order food, but that's about it. But yeah, So yeah, so the premise of the movie is the water. They keep saying water spirit. She's sort of a water spirit, but she can control the weather. So she's kind of like an airbender, kind of like that, which is a spin-off of manga. It isn't really manga; it's an Americanized spin-off of it. Yeah, and of course her powers are draining her. So there's clue is what's going to happen. Yeah, so, yeah, and then they take it in another completely other direction. I won't give away the ending. Yeah, so you'll have to see it. I don't know if the dubbed version's good. I guess it's all right. But see the subtitled version. Yeah. And it's not like the stuff that's in it that's purely Japanese culture is that confusing. It isn't really. I mean, like the stuff of like the or the different voices or the different spirit elements or whatever. It's fantasy romantic movie. It's like, okay, well we have our own version of that here. We have superhero movies, or we have movies with ghosts in them, and movies with like demon aliens and stuff or whatever, or space critters or something. It's the same kind of thing. Over there, it would be like Godzilla or something, or nuclear monster or something, or a Gamera, the big turtle guy, or something, or water, or different elemental spirits. Ooh, there's even elementals in Marvel comics, and they had a cameo in the Spider-Man movie, but they were different because the guy was making them up. So were they real or were they not? I don't know. Anyway, the elementals. Very Shinto Buddhist kind of thing going on there. So yeah, the movie's rather. It's fine. Let's see it. I don't know whether. I mean, it is a modern animated feature using some. It looks like a lot of cell animation, but there was some CGI for some of it. It does look like they were using some. And it all flowed together very well. So that's the movie, and yeah. So yeah, that's pretty much the movie. Yeah. Anyway. Yeah.